Hello, y'all. I'm Dianna Brianne, and I thought I would pop on here for a few moments. Hey, welcome, welcome, Patty. Welcome, welcome. You're the first one in here. Happy New Year, belated. Happy New Year to you. Well, I'm just popping on here. Let me get myself set up here. I think I have to go over here and find the pop out chat box. There it is. Got it, got it, got it. And how are you doing, Patty? How are things going with you? I hope you're doing well. And I hope everything is going great for you this year. Well, I didn't come on yesterday, but I did come on 2 days ago for the first time in like 4 months. And I'm not a live streamer. I'm a grandma channel who does content, daily content. And and so I had uh, thought, you know what? I think I'll just go on today because my house is kind of quiet here inside. And I thought, I think I'll just come on, and then when everybody comes home, then I'll get off. Or as I think they're going to start coming home. And so, yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's kind of an odd time for me to come on. Normally, if I come on live, when in the past, I usually came on, say, like around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, or I came on usually late at night, like say 9, 10, or 11 o'clock at night. Usually not 11. It usually was maybe like 9 or 10. And so this is an odd time. Plus, at 3 o'clock, most people are not on YouTube. Some people are, but it's also a very odd time because half the world is asleep and the other half is coming home from work. So, but I come on anyhow. I just kind of, I never really know when I'm going to come on. So people don't know when to look for me. But anyhow, I thought I would come on for a few moments and just check in and see if, Patty, welcome, welcome. And if anyone else shows up, YouTube sometimes does not push us out in the way that normally they did in the past. In the past, they would push my live streams out immediately. And what I noticed the other day is that after I got off, is when they pushed it out. So people would come on after I got off and thinking it was live when it really was not live. So I don't know if this gets pushed out. And so it kind of like that was one of the reasons I stopped doing lives, was because people would not get notifications until after my live was over. And so I went from having a tremendous amount of people on the live streams to having very few, only because of that reason. So we'll see. We'll see if Patty, I don't know. Maybe I should have put it on monetization too. Sometimes. Oh, Patty, you know what? Okay, there. Patty, I am from Georgia, USA, Georgia. And that's where I'm from. That's where we call home. And but we are having cold weather today, and even though it's in the south, it's cold, cold, cold. And I did go out and I did my 5 mile run, and my 5 mile run, walk, waddle, jog, sprint, whatever you want to call it. I went out there, and it was cold, but I wore what I have on. I dress any old funky way. I mean, I'm so funky when I go out there on the running trail. Most people have their running gear on and they look all, and here I go in grandma attire and all kinds of stuff, and that's kind of how I do it. Welcome, Mario Gamer Guru. Oh, well, forget that. Okay, we're gonna just let's see how we can do that. Well, I wish you well. I wish you well, Mario. So let me see here. Let me get my glasses on. Let me get my glasses on here. Okay. Anyhow, hey, Will, welcome, my friend. Welcome. And let me just go to, there we go. There we go. Um, okay. Um, welcome, Will. Thank you for coming. Like I said, I don't usually let people know when I'm going to be on. And so, hey, King of Russia, welcome. Um, let me get you here. Okay, welcome. And so I never know, normally, like I said, I don't normally come on live stream. And normally I come on so you all can meet each other. But today is kind of an odd day. And how has Jarlene been? You know what? I know she's been on. I think she was on twice this week, Will. And, I'm not getting her notifications either. And so we don't get each other's notifications. And every time I go to her channel, I've been unsubscribed to her. And I have 5 channels and I get unsubscribed to her from all 5. So why they do that? And they do that a lot. So, when we're losing subscribers, I think it has to do with the fact that YouTube, for some unknown reason, unsubscribes us to channels that we go to. So I always tell Darlene, I always tell her, please go ahead and message me before you go on, so I know and I can come on your channel. And she actually showed up here the other day. So if she gets my notification that I'm on, maybe she'll show up. But it's the strangest thing. You don't always get notifications. And then for me, I get unsubscribed from people. People get unsubscribed from me. And I have no idea why. So it does happen. So, but coming on live, welcome, my friend, welcome. I have a lot of new people and I have a lot of old people, but it seems like my old people are the ones that get unsubscribed or don't get the notifications. And so it's just interesting how YouTube works. I've never figured out the mind of YouTube, and I don't think most of us have. I really don't. I don't think most of us have, I normally give out blue wrenches. I'm not going to give out blue wrenches today. But what I would like you to do is connect with each other, because that would be really great. And that's so easy to do by looking up each other's name. You can do that. Hey, Britton Farms. Oh, thank you for coming. Britton Farms, we were just talking about how difficult it is. People are not getting, the notifications. Hey, Michelle, welcome. Michelle, if you would like to come up, I would love to have you if you feel like it. Just let me know and I'll drop the StreamYard in there. Britton Farms, you're welcome to come up. Every day Monday. Hey, welcome. I'm not giving out blue wrenches, and the reason for it is, if you don't know the reason, you can kind of go back 2 videos ago, which would have been last night. I did a video, and Michelle knows. I kind of explained, and I'm not going to go back over it because I choose not to go back over it. I just choose not to give blue wrenches out right now. 99 and 9/10% of people are wonderful. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you. And so, okay, Michelle, I understand. You know what? Sometimes I'm sitting here in my pajamas and cold cream, and people say, come on live. And I'm like, I don't want to go on live with cold cream in my pajamas. And so I fully understand. So, go back to videos, last night's video, and you can see kind of what has taken place. And I've just chosen to be, someone made the suggestion for me not to hand out random blue wrenches like I have been. And, so it's just kind of like I'm making some changes in how I come on. If I'm going to come on live stream, I will probably designate a few people with blue wrenches that can kind of monitor the channel, like I had a troll earlier. You know, I've never had trolls before. I've never had anything. I'm a grandma channel, and I'm a positive channel, and I'm a motivational channel. Hey, Vern, thank you, thank you, thank you, Vern. Oh, Vern, I love you, girlfriend. You're welcome to come up. If you want to come up, Vern, just let me know and I'll bring you up. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. And I loved your video that you did last night. I commented on it. You did a video on your second channel, and I watched it and I loved it. And I thank you for taking us on that journey with you. And I think many people have the same kind of concerns and things like that. So thank you so very, very much. And Vern, I was just talking about, and I know you watched the video that I put out last night. And so I'm just not handing out blue wrenches right now. And so it's kind of like, it's just been, you know, when you go public, Vern, you're very welcome to come up. When you're public, like Vern and like many of us, like Michelle, like Britton Farms, you meet wonderful, amazing people. You will meet wonderful, amazing people. And you really do. I mean, you know, I never had an issue in my whole time on YouTube. I never even got hardly ever a thumbs down. Then just some very strange things started happening about maybe 3 months ago. I started getting on every single video. As soon as I would put it up, a thumbs down, immediate. It was as quick as could be. Welcome every day. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for coming. And so please connect with each other. I'm just not dropping the blue wrenches today. I may in the future, but just not today. And so, you know, most people you're going to meet are amazing and fabulous. But now and then, you know, the world's got what, 7 billion people in it. Now and then, you know, you may come across somebody that is not nice, that they're unhappy with their own selves. And so they look to make other people unhappy. My situation goes a little bit beyond that. I don't have a clue who it is. And so, and I explained that all in another video. And like I said, I don't choose to go back over it again. If you want to know, just go back over to last night's video. And you know, it's just the way it is. When you're on a public forum like this, you just don't know. You don't know. You know, Michelle, it started, and I kind of sort of know who it is. And I kind of sort of, not definitely. I don't definitely know. King of Russia says hello. Thank you. But thank you, my friend. Thank you, King of Russia. Thank you. The reason I lean over is so I don't have to wear my glasses, because if I wear my glasses, then I have to lean over. I mean, if I don't wear my glasses, I have to lean over. But you know, Michelle, you will when you're on here like this. But unfortunately, it kind of went a lot beyond that, and I have no idea. You know, you have no idea sometimes. You know. And so I explained that in the other video. And I'm just being very watchful right now is what I'm doing, just being very watchful. So, yeah, but YouTube I love YouTube. I love being on here. And let me get my glasses because I can't read this. Let me see what this says. Selvin's Kitchen. Hello, my friend. How are you today? Long time I don't see. Happy New Year to you and your family. Hope you are okay. Lots of love. Thank you, my friend Selvin. Thank you. Vern, absolutely. And you know, when it comes up close and personal, and we're talking when it goes beyond virtual to in person, then, I think you really take notice. So, you really, it puts you kind of in a hyper awareness, and so, yeah, that's all I'll say. It just kind of makes you very alert to your surroundings and everything like that. So, um, but yeah, YouTube is a wonderful journey. Like Vern knows, she has 2 channels, and you connect with so many amazing people. And like Michelle can tell you, you can't please everybody. You're not going to please everybody. You can be the most beautiful, nicest, kindest person in the world, and you're going to find someone who does not like you for whatever their reason. For whatever their reason, they don't like you. And usually it's because they don't like themselves. Because if they like themselves and they didn't like you or your channel, they just move on. But people who don't move on, who, are trolls or whatever they happen to be, go beyond trolling, then you realize that, yes, yes, Michelle, yes. And like I said, I don't want to go into details about it, but yeah, it was. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And yesterday I was a bit shaken. I told you, not a bit, I was quite a bit shaken. And, but there again, you just stay alert. And I think it makes me more alert. As I said, we're all out here, we're all public, we're all, out here public, and most people are good. You can't let a situation stop you from living your best life. And I most certainly would never let someone stop me from living my best life, at least, I won't, I get out there, I make my content, and I love making my content. I've been public for 2 years. I've had the channel 11 years, and I have 5 channels now. But this channel I've had, I think, 11 or 12 years. And I made it for my kids so that they would have a running dialogue of 1 minute wisdom from mom. And then it kind of branched out to my in-person friends. And then it kind of branched out to, family and friends. And then it went from there. 2 years ago this month, I came on public. And as Vern knows, we grow, 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 and then they take a lot of us away, a lot of people away. So my numbers would actually be way, way higher, and probably most of ours would be way, way higher. But for whatever reason, and I don't call it spam because, like Brenda Land, Vern, I have to go back periodically and reconnect on your channel, and you're not spam. It's interesting. They take channels that I go to away from, and I have to go back and resubscribe. So I don't really know why they do that, but they do. Oh, okay, Britton, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. Britton has a wonderful channel, and Britton Farms plays games, and I love that. I love that. It's just sometimes I don't catch your live stream, but it's like word games and things like that, and it's a lot more than that, but that's what they do, like 1 night a week, I think. Is that right? And I love that. I love that. And so if you don't have Britton Farms, please connect with Britton Farms. And Vern's Junk Closet is a channel of wisdom, and yet she will inform you on how to build your channel the right way, how to build your channel. But she also shares her life too. So it's a lot of Vern's Junk Closet, and she has 2 channels. Vern, what is the other name of your channel? Because you have such super channels. You really, really do. Michelle has, her channel is more fashion. It's an over 60 channel. Is that right, Michelle? An over 60? And because you look so much younger than over 60. So, you look much, much younger. Actually, we kind of look like sisters. So if you don't have Michelle's, please connect with her. She is so nice. Heaven sent. Welcome. Thank you. Yes. I think we all do, Michelle, because I can tell you, I grow at about, and Vern knows this, I talk about it all the time. It's kind of a redundancy, but I grow at about 200 a day, and I wake up with about 2 of those 200. And you know, you don't know why. And like I said, it's not the new people for me that they take away. They take away my old people, like Vern, or like Michelle. I think I've had to go in numerous times to your channel, probably Britton Farms. I've had to go into, and these are all channels that I go to. Brenda Land, I never get her notifications, so I have to go looking for her all the time. And I've been on her live stream so much, and yet as soon as I friend her or subscribe to her, by the time I leave her channel and go back, I've been taken away. So it just doesn't really make a lot of sense to me for the most part, you know. But that's okay. You know, it's all good. It's all good. We're just all here. And, you know, we're all here. And I love making friends. I love having friends. And I think YouTube gives us a place to put our gift, whatever your gift happens to be. If you happen to be a cooking channel, then you could place your gift here in video form. If you are a travel person or an RV person, you can place that gift here in video form. For me, I'm kind of a grandma channel who shares my personal wisdom and insights. I never give advice or suggestions or anything like that. Yeah, so it says unknown. Well, I have no idea, Mr. or Mrs. Unknown. I'm not going to answer you. You know, I will tell you this. I do not answer calls I do not recognize anymore. I do not open packages that I don't know, that I did not order, or that I don't know who it's from, anything like that. So you know, you got to kind of be smart. And sometimes it takes a little while to figure it all out. And that's me. So I'm just, you know, don't answer the phone call if I don't know who it is. And if it's important, they can leave a message and I will call them back. So, yep. Hey, Save Robbie, one of my dear friends, Save Robbie. Save Robbie is so, so wonderful. Thank you, Save Robbie. If you don't have Save Robbie, you definitely want Save Robbie. His channel has an enormous viewing audience. He's got it's a large channel. He's funny, he's humorous, he tells stories, he does all kinds of stuff. I just love Save Robbie. Save Robbie, you are amazing, and you are so yeah, you know, Save Robbie, I mean, I don't know if you saw my video from last night, and I'm not going to go through it again. I don't still want to talk about it, but I think you've kind of experienced other things. And if you haven't watched it, Save Robbie, go back and watch it. It's called I Didn't Want to Talk About This, you know, and I was a bit rattled or something like that. Thank you, Save Robbie. And so what basically happens, Save Robbie, is, you know, when you're public like this, you just never know, you know. And so I made a video about it, about my experience. Kind of, I didn't give all the details, but so, you know, you just got to be vigilant when you're on here. You know, that's all. You just got to be vigilant. And yeah, so Save Robbie, how are things going for you? I know your channel is growing. You're going to be racing by me here pretty soon because my channel grows slowly. Mine is it used to grow like leaps and bounds, but now they take most of the people back, or they take my old people back, you know, and so, but your channel, oh my gosh, you made your 10K. I know that. And you're beyond 10K now, I think. And your viewing audience is tremendous. You have a tremendous following of people that love you. And oh yeah, Robbie. Oh, it's terrible here. It's absolutely terrible. I've been very fortunate so far. And you know, it's 64, almost 65 years old. I'm very, very mindful of my taking care of my health and avoiding things. I do go out. I don't stop my life, but I do take all the precautions and things like that. Like, we go out to restaurants, my husband and I do a couple times a week, because now our kids, we have 3 young adult kids. One lives down the road. That's my daughter. And then we have 2 that still live at home, go to college. And so this is the thing, is that it used to be we sat down to dinner every night, but my kids have jobs, they go to school. And so it's hard to get us all on the same page. And so we do sit down together. So we do sit down together at night when we can. But now it's sort of like we went from a family of 5. Now it's kind of like my husband and I sitting down together. And so we just go out. We just go out and get a bite to eat, We live in a very small area, a small community. And so it's kind of limited. I mean, there's some very nice restaurants here. But once you kind of limited in a way. You have to kind of drive an hour if you want to get a lot of choices. But we have our favorites. And one of our favorites happens to be a biker's bar. And my husband actually has a motorcycle, but he's not a biker. And I can tell you, we love the food there. The food is just so awesome. And so we go there, and I eat whatever I want when I go out. Oh yeah, Michelle, I think I know where you actually live, and I heard that I don't even know what to say. It's really, our world feels like at times it's turned upside down. It really does. It feels like it's been turned upside down. And, it's just something, just really, really, really something. So I'm very mindful, but I do go out now. Our town, it's like, the rate is very high with what's going around. And, but yet I get out, I get out and do my run in the morning, and I go out and about, and I just follow all the protocols and things like that. So, you live your life anyhow, and you pray that, you're going to everything is going to be good. I just did a video. Hey, Thomas, welcome, my friend. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you. I went and I did a video. I haven't put it up. I'll probably put it up after I get off of here. It's called, I don't know what I'm going to call it. It's going to be called Warning Signs, or let's see, Warning Signs, Spiritual Discernment, The Gift of Knowing. And thank you, Thomas. Thomas, I'm doing good. Thomas. I am. I had a little blip a bump in the road yesterday, or this past week, or a couple weeks, I guess. But and I put that up in a video. But other than that, I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. I keep a positive attitude. And, one of the things is I talk about living a fearless life. Now, when you live a fearless life, that doesn't mean you throw out common sense. If you see a bear charging at you through the woods, obviously you're going to get out of its way really quick and fast. That's healthy fear. But a lot of people have unhealthy fear, where they fear everything. They fear, people maybe not liking them, or people making fun of them, or people not accepting them, or whatever. Or, if they stand up to give a speech or talk or do a live stream, that people are going to make fun of them, or you're going to get a troll. Like I got a troll. And which, it happens. The bigger your channel gets, the more you're going to have different issues. You can't be a big, if you want to be a big channel, I think you have to understand what comes with the territory. There are things that come with the territory of being a bigger channel versus a small channel. When you're a small channel, you're kind of, people can pop on that are not nice or whatever, but you're usually limited to people that you're pretty familiar with. when you're a larger channel, often, no. Thank you. But no, Thomas, no, I didn't have that. Thank goodness. No, it was just something, and I called it, I was a little bit shaken. I think that's the name of the video. I did it last night. And so you can go back. It'll give the details and all that. But it's just what it is. It is what it is. And, so I kind of roll with things and I keep my positive attitude. And, I'm a very spiritual person. And so I believe in warning signs. I believe in paying attention, whether they're common sense warning signs, like if you've got a bunch of bad habits, that's kind of a warning sign that, that bad habit will have a bad outcome. So that's kind of a common sense warning sign. But I also believe in spiritual warning signs. And I know some people, thank you, Thomas. Thank you. Thomas, I did tell a lot of stories there for a while. Then I ran out of them. So, mostly I share my daily insights and my daily thoughts about different topics, some I've lived, some I've not lived, some I've watched other people live, but I never give advice or anything, like that. And, hello, welcome, Yola, welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you. And so I think that talking about warning signs and spiritual discernment, I think I've always had this gift of knowing. Now, when my husband and I first met, he wasn't, he didn't believe in that, he didn't believe in it. And it was funny, a couple nights ago, he said, I don't remember that. But I remember he said, honey, I've been with you long enough now. I believe you. It's like, but I believe that some things you have no way of knowing. And I believe that in life there can be warning signs, but also warning signs, I shouldn't call them warning signs, opportunity ahead. So the video that I made that I'll put up later is really about, oh, yes, Thomas. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh my gosh, that was one of my funny videos. And if you haven't seen that, it's like, just look up farts and put my name next to it. Somebody had farted at church. And we were, at that time, it was all 5 of us as a family, and we were in like a middle pew, and the pew, we couldn't get out easily. Somebody had farted in the front of the church. Thomas remembers that. And it started rolling backwards. And we were all like looking at each other, and everybody was coughing, and oh my gosh, we couldn't get up and get out of there. Yeah, that was a couple years ago. And I think it was called Don't Fart at Church. I think that was the name of the video. And so I've done all kinds of videos. It's not all just wisdom topics. It's fun topics too. I've shared my life. I've shared some of the things that I've cooked. It was in a van. I was in a van, Thomas, with my girlfriend and her husband, and he had a penchant for farting. And I was sitting in the seat behind, and oh my gosh, I never rode with him again. Never did. So, you just, but you roll with life and you kind of go with life. And so sometimes, I talked about in the video that I'll put up later about the time that I got prepared for a job opportunity. It's kind of like the gift of knowing. I mean, you have no way of knowing something, but you know it. And that's kind of what the video was about. It was about the gift of knowing. Christian. And so, hey, little Ruby, welcome. Now, there's a wonderful channel, too. You want to have Little Ruby's Daycare. She's an amazing person. And she's so kind and so nice, and her channel is so amazing. So if you don't have Little Ruby's Daycare Encounters, you need to get there. You need to get there. Okay. Um, but I have always had this gift. It was just a gift I was born with. And so it's like sometimes I can sense things that I would have no way of knowing. It goes beyond intuition. Intuition is sort of being hypersensitive to your surroundings. You're very intuitive. You may not know why you feel a way, but you do feel a way. But you're picking up on what's in the present moment. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you. And but the knowing is knowing something that you have no way of knowing. It either hasn't happened yet, or you're not around where it's at, so you would have no way of knowing. And I've always had that gift. Always had that gift. No, it's not being psychic. Psychic is something different, I think. It's just something called the gift of knowing. And like I said, it has protected me in my life, but it has also given me opportunity in my life that I would not have been ready for, that I would not have been prepared for or recognized had I not had that gift of knowing. So, yes, welcome, welcome, Elias. Welcome, welcome to you. Thank you, thank you. And so I will put that video up later. I just did it. Sometimes I'll do 5, 6, 10 videos a day. I don't put them all up. I put them in the queue and save them for later. But today I only did one. And I think yesterday, before I had an incident that occurred, and like I talked about that in the video, before that occurred, I had done like 5 or 6 videos, and 5 or 6 videos prior to that. So they're in the queue. Yes, the gift of knowing. And I've always had that. I've had that. Like I talked about, you can go to so many of my videos. One is called The Miracle House, how I knew, and I talked about that in this particular video, how I knew that we were going to move. At 4 days before I had any reason to know that we were going to move. And we were down in Texas, and we were down in Texas, and I said to my husband, we're going to move. And he said, no way, we're not going to move. We're scheduled to be here 2.5 more years. And the house that we had came through his work. So there was no purpose for us to move. And I said, no, we're moving. I can't tell you why, so I'm going to start packing. And my kids were very little at the time. And so, yes, I treasure it, Ruby. I treasure it. I'm very careful with it, though. I'm very, very mindful of it and how I use it. And so my kids were like 5, 6, and 7, somewhere in that range. And they played in the front yard, and we had this big, big tree. Thank you, Elias. Thank you. And my kids come running in 4 days later after I told my husband we're moving. And they come running in and said, Mommy, there's stuff coming down the driveway. And I go out, and in the driveway, there is sludge coming down the driveway. So I called the maintenance, and they came over and they said, ma'am, you're going to have to move. We're going to have to jackhammer the house, the flooring in the house. So you can't stay here. It was like 20 feet under the house. The tree roots had broken the plumbing, and sewage was going down the driveway. I mean, it was absolutely crazy, crazy, crazy. And we had to move. But the story gets more detailed than that. And it's a wonderful story with a wonderful ending. And but how in the world would I know that tree roots were going to break the plumbing under the house? But I knew it 4 days before. So, that was something that I had no way of knowing. So that's why I call it the knowing. And of course, I have had many, many, many situations or knowings. And they usually come when it's something significant. But also, I believe that we can get warning signs. That's more of a knowing of opportunity, but I think we can also get warning signs of what to avoid ahead. And I most certainly have had those warning signs of late. And so I'm just very hyper vigilant and hyper alert right now. And sometimes warning signs can come just through regular stuff. Nothing to do spiritually. It can just come. You can see it. It's obvious what's going to take place ahead. If you see dark clouds in the sky and they're really, really dark, it's likely that there's a storm coming. So that's common sense, that you look up there, you see these really dark clouds. It's likely saying that a storm is coming. Okay. But there's other times that other kinds of things can take place that I believe that alerts you, that lets and what to look out for, what to avoid, or an opportunity ahead. And so that's what thank you, my friend. And so that's what that video that I'm going to put up later talks about in detail. And I've just had so many experiences like that. Just like the day I met my husband, I knew I was going to meet him I thought I was going to meet him during the day, but I actually met him that night. But that whole day I knew I could feel him standing next to me, even though I hadn't met him yet. So it was a knowing, but when I saw him, I recognized him. And had I not had the knowing, I would not have recognized him. And so I've told that story called How I Met My Husband, the Miracle House. I've told so many stories, all from, well, not all from my life, some from other people's lives too, but I just don't give names or tell who they are. Absolutely, Ruby. Absolutely. Intuition is a very powerful tool. Knowing goes beyond the intuition. Intuition is, like, let's say I meet somebody and they're smiling at me and they're really nice, but I don't feel right with them. That's intuition telling us there's something not right. But a knowing is more to do with, you just have no way of knowing that, the sun, it's very sunny out, it looks beautiful, and yet you say there's a storm coming. And you would have no way of knowing that, and the storm comes. So that's kind of the difference between knowing and intuition. Now, I've made up the word knowing. I don't think I've ever heard it before until I made it up, but it could be out there. So, it could be actually a real term. I don't know. But I always pay attention to my gift. And the amazing thing is my husband is a believer now. And like he said, a little while back, a couple nights ago, it was more than a couple nights ago, a couple weeks ago, he said, honey, I've learned to believe I'm a believer. In other words, when I tell him something and I tell him it's really coming from my soul, he really, really listens. He really, really does. And even though it sometimes doesn't even make sense, like the tree roots, breaking the plumbing to the house, that type of thing. So you just don't really know. Welcome everybody. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Wow. I'm getting a raid from Undel's channel. Let me tell you about Undel. It's at KE channel Norway. I want to tell you about my friend Un, and she is amazing. If you don't have Undel, her name is Unnndel. Undel. If you don't have Undel, you most certainly want her. Welcome everybody. Thank you. Thank you, Farron, Peg, Grill. I can't read all the names. Pen, and it looks like Taps. Thank you. Keep High. Thank you so much. Thank you. And thank you, Un. Undel has a channel very much like mine. Okay. She's a channel that is very motivating, inspiring, spiritual. You feel loved on her channel. You feel welcomed on her channel. She is simply an amazing channel. So like I said, I don't know if she's coming on here now or not. I hope she does. And I hope she comes up if she comes on. Undel, and she has two channels, KE Norway, and she has the Undel channel. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. She is really, she puts out content like I do. She puts out quite a bit of content, well thought out content, spiritual content. Um, she takes you along usually a walk or a drive with her, whereas I kind of just stand in the kitchen. I'm kind of boring. I'm kind of boring, but she takes you along for the ride, and you will love her channel. It's a comfort channel and a wisdom channel and a motivational channel. And she deals with all kinds of contact, all kinds like I do. Oh, little Ruby, thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Ruby. You are so amazing. And I love you and I thank you. And if anybody does not have little Ruby, please go to little Ruby's channel. Like I said, open up a separate tab, just type in the names. You can connect that way because I'm not giving blue wrenches today. Oh my gosh, thank you, everybody, for coming in here. Thank you. But please do connect with Little Ruby's channel and Undel's channel. Please, please, please. I mean, these are channels that you will love. They are wonderful, and you will absolutely love them. Wow, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, thank you, KE Norway. Thank you. Welcome. Hey BRP, hey Boxes, hey Nico, Bosa, welcome. Star, Sam, thank you. Marith, welcome. Thank you. Oh, how wonderful. Thank you. I've got amazing channels, and that's why I'm here. I've got Little Rubies, I've got Michelle's, I've got Britain's, I've got Undel's, I've got, KE Norway, just so many. Thank you, Annie. Welcome. I have got so many amazing channels. So Undel, which is KE Norway, she and we kind of know a great secret that I think is really not a secret. It's just that people don't do it. We share each other out. We support each other. We support each other's channels, and that's the amazing thing. Whenever she puts out a video, I go over and I share her out because her content is amazing. And she shares me out. GV, Alicia, Herb, Zelda, Nets, Jack's Food Shorts. Welcome, my friend. Dora, Nita, Ging 2X, Christina, Monaco, Sophia, Queens, Inde, am I missing somebody? Rose and Noah and Queen TV and Chine, Amerlee, thank you so much. Thank you. And CH2 Band, welcome. Thank you. Mermaid Vlog, Jen McCatch, Nita 06, Catwoman, Nita 06. Thank you so much. Elias, Anita, Bohoy, Kering, Asia. Thank you. Nita Cheney, Gang Chu, Annie Satora. Oh, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming. Tikla, and Maria. Thank you. Oh, that's so wonderful. Music and Views. Welcome, Music and Views. Great to see you, my friend. Thank you. Angel Ann. And Bahoy, UK4, thank you. Well, what a surprise. So I don't know if Undel is here, but if she's not, would you please tell her that I send my love and I thank her so much. I thank her. Welcome. Sherna, I think it's Sherna or Shenna Rose. And when I don't wear my glasses, I get the names wrong. And Porch, welcome. Thank you. Oh my goodness. That's what friends do. They support each other. And see, the thing with her channel is growing. Number one, because she produces fantastic content. Fantastic. Her content is fantastic. And second of all, she knows the secret. She gives out to the world generously. And when you give out, you get back. And that's why her channel has grown. Princess, welcome. Ik ben in Alamama TV. Welcome. Are you German? Ik bin, because that means I am. I am in German. Zidan, thank you. And it looks like Darling, welcome. And Mermaid, welcome. And Jap TV, thank you. I'm so humbled. And Raphael's channel, hello, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you. And let me see. It looks like Knit Luna. Did I get that right? And Music TV. Thank you. You know, when you meet nice people, let them know that you really adore them, that you love them. And Una is one of them, K.E. Norway. She's just absolutely wonderful. I'm the boss. Welcome. I'm the boss. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you. You know, when you have nice people in your life, you know, it helps you to forget the unnice ones, because there are, you know, we all know that there are unnice people in the world, and whether it's in person or online, but there's so many amazing, wonderful people. And when you meet somebody truly amazing, let them know how truly amazing they are. Thank you, my friends. Thank you. Roses. Yep. Welcome. And Ramil, is it Ramil? I think so. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow. What a surprise. Thank you so very much. Thank you, Un, K.E. Norway. Thank you. And Sophia, welcome. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. You know, there again, you meet wonderful people here, and it is such a pleasure. Yes, I love Undel. I've been friends with Un probably for a year and a half, and we met here on YouTube. And her channel, I've seen it grow. She's just growing so fast the right way. She's growing so fast the right way. And she is such an amazing human being. She talks about her journey. She talks about her life. She shares with you her thoughts. She takes you on her journey. And I watch all of her videos, and she has premieres all the time. She doesn't so much do live streaming like she used to. She used to do a lot of live streaming, and she does mostly premieres or recordeds like I do. And she's just amazing. I go to her channel late at night when I'm sitting here and I want to listen to someone who can comfort me or make me just relaxed. And she does that. She does that. She is so, just, you know, you feel like you have a great friend, in which you do when you're friends with Undel. And so I hope everyone connects with Undel, because you will love her. Thank you, Un. Thank you, my friend, K.E. Norway, Undel. Thank you. And I truly appreciate you. Thank you so very much. So I don't do lives that much anymore. I did do one 2 days ago. And, you know, I'm kind of back and forth. Am I going to do them? Am I not going to do them? You know, because they do take a lot of time, and they're wonderful, and I love them. But at the same time, you know, I just don't always have the time. My big decision, and I did a video about it. It was called My Big Decision, and I put it up this morning. And yesterday, I actually, I made a decision that, as many of you don't know, I'm a 64-year-old college student. I went back to college at age 62. I graduated, but I had already been to college 40 years ago. But I went back to college. And then I decided that, I graduated last semester and then I decided to go to a new university. And I'm all registered, all signed up for the new university, all accepted, got my scholarship in place. Yep, 64 years old with a scholarship, a full scholarship, a great scholarship. But I had not really taken any time off for quite a while. And I'd taken on a lot of very, very hard classes, and I just felt I needed to take some time out. My spirit was telling me that, knowing that I needed to take the next few months off. So I messaged my advisor at the university, and I said, I'd like to take some time off. I'd like to start mid-semester in April. Because here they do mid-semester. You can do mid-semester, like somewhere in between the semester, they start up new classes. And then he said, no, the classes that you want won't really be offered mid-semester. Why don't you just start in June if you don't want to start in January? And so I was really wavering back and forth. I wasn't sure if I, wanted to give up the opportunity of starting next week back to college. And so it was a very hard decision. But I decided that I would like to wait till June and start actually over the summer when most people are taking off the summer. I'll be starting up back into college. And for what, I'm not sure, but I'm kind of an eternal learner. But some of the classes I take are hard. So I end up spending 10, 12, 14 hours either behind the computer or in the classroom or driving back and forth. So I wanted to take the next couple of months off. So I made the hard decision yesterday. I let my advisor know that I would return in the summer. So they moved my start date up to the summer. Welcome, John Paul. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, my friend, for being here. Thank you. And so that was a hard decision for me to decide if I was either going to start next week back to college and put myself under that pressure that I didn't want to be right now, because I have a lot of projects, a lot of things going on. And I really did not, I'm an artist. Besides a YouTuber, I'm an artist. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. I've got, I'm exercising every day. And I just wanted to take off some time. And I really didn't get that over the Christmas vacation because I was busy streamlining my whole house. As you all know, I went up into the attic and I completely cleaned out my attic from one end to the other. And that took a full week in itself. Thank you, Marissa. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. And so I went and I cleaned out my whole attic. So, and I've done that with my whole house. I mean, we made so many trips to the donation center, to the, recycling center, to the dump, to the trash place. It's amazing how much stuff you can collect that you never use again, or it doesn't have any meaning. I kept everything that has meaning or things that we use, but stuff that had no meaning and stuff we would never use again, I got rid of. And that took me really a full month to do that whole process. So I didn't have any time off. And I thought, I still need some time for me. I need some time just to do whatever. And whether it's projects or just relaxing or whatever. Welcome, Guapa. Thank you so much. And please tell Un, thank you from me. I don't know if she's here, if she's coming in. But Un, if you're here, I would love to have you come up if you would like to. You're very, very welcome to, my friend. I love you so much. And if you are here, let me know and I will drop the link for you to come up. And so, yeah. and so I decided to make that tough decision and take that time off. Excuse me for a minute. I'm not sure who that is. Huh. I'll have to call them back, whoever that happens to be. Um, hmm. Like I said, I don't answer phone calls now that I don't recognize the number. And so I have to recognize the number, although that was a local call. I'm not sure. So I think I'll just wait, and then I'll call them back. Um, but yes. So I made that hard decision that I was going to put college on hold for until June. And so I am. I'm putting it on hold till June, and then I will go back starting in June. So that's pretty much what I'm doing, and so I'm taking this time. I'm making great use of it, and also just simply to kind of enjoy the life that I have. We don't always have to be in the state of building more, or adding. Sometimes less can actually be more. And for me right now, less is more. More enjoyment by doing a little bit less. And I don't feel the demand that I have to be. If I want to take time off from college, I can. I'm almost 65 years old. I'm not starting a new career. It's not like I'm 20 or 21 starting a career. I've already had my career, so I don't really need to do that. And so I'm kind of just, I'll go back when I feel like it, which will probably be June, and it's great when you get older because you can do a lot more of what you love, hopefully. And so that's kind of been how it's been. But anyhow, I do thank all of you, and please let Un know that I am so grateful to her, that she is amazing, she's wonderful, and that I love her, and I love all of her content, and she inspires me. She so inspires me, and I so look up to her. I just so admire her so much. So thank you, Undel, KE Norway. Thank you so much. Thank you. And so if you don't have all 5 of my channels, I do have 5 channels. The links are pinned at the top of the comment section below. If the links aren't working, just copy and paste the name of the channel. One is called Grandma's Adventures with Dianna Brianne Fairchild. One is called Grandma's House with Dianna Brianne Fairchild. One is called Grandma's Porch with Dianna Brianne Fairchild. And one is called What Would Mom Say with Dianna Brianne Fairchild. Although this is my main channel. This is my channel that I've had for a while. So I do have 5 channels, and it works pretty good for me. Thank you, Donate. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. And I thank all of you. And, over, maybe 4 or 5 months ago, I was doing live streams every day. And then I kind of quit for a while because I was going to school full time, and I just couldn't balance, going to school full time with doing live streams. And so now that I'm not going to school full time until summer, I may come on more often. I don't know. I really don't know. But we'll see. We'll see. I kind of just play it as it comes. I play it as it comes. I take it as it comes. And but I am so grateful for all of you being here, and what a surprise that Unjal surprised me with, and I am so thankful and so happy, and I thank her so much. And like I said, if you don't have Unjal, please connect. Michelle's channel, Ruby's channel, Ruby's Daycare, so many amazing channels here. So, well, you know what? I'm going to go. And I'm going to go work on a couple projects and probably put up a video later, and probably will do that. And so be looking for my videos. And I'm so grateful for each one of you for coming to my channel, for visiting here, for connecting with me. Most of all, thank you, Undel. And I just thank all of you. Thank you so much. Stay well, stay healthy. Stay happy, stay safe, and stay blessed. Stay blessed, okay? Well, thank you. May God bless you. I do hope you like, share, subscribe. Thank you all again, and I hope to see you all soon again. May God bless you. So from my house to your house, may God bless you, and I hope to talk to you soon again. Bye-bye.